guys, welcome back to my channel, Hexes and Horrors. My name is Ashley, and in today's video, we are talking about why you should not visit Salem, Massachusetts in October. Okay, let me rephrase that. Don't visit Salem, Massachusetts for the first time ever in October. Let me tell you why. October is a madhouse there. It's a circus. It's mayhem. In my opinion, a hot mess. If you are visiting Salem for the first time, it is so tempting to go in October because that's spooky season. That's when haunted happenings is taking place. That's when everyone else is going. That is the Halloween time, and we want to be in the Halloween place. I totally get that, but I also know too many people who have planned a visit in October for their first ever visit and have been highly disappointed. Well, how could they be disappointed? They were in Salem in October. No. They were highly disappointed because they didn't get to do any of the things they wanted to do because it was too crowded, the lines were too long, it was just too crazy. Maybe they weren't fully prepared, maybe they didn't plan properly, maybe they just didn't expect it to be a madhouse, and of course, it was. I think that October is the absolute worst time for a first-time visitor to go to Salem. The worst. First of all, the lines are so long in October. Even if you have a ticket for an attraction already, you still have to wait in line, and the lines go around the corner, sometimes down the block. You don't want to spend your first visit there just waiting in lines like you're at freaking Disney World. The second thing is that people expect to just have a normal vacation or getaway and be able to just sit down at a restaurant and eat. And that is not going to happen in Salem. You're going to have to, again, plan and prepare appropriately and know when you want to eat so that you can put your name on a restaurant's list, because they don't take reservations. They will put your name on a list, and after the 2-3 hour wait that they have for an open table, they will call you. And if you get the call and you're paying attention, then you go to the restaurant and you sit down and eat. And that's the way it works. Restaurants also do not do takeout orders in October for the most part. I haven't heard of any that do. They're too busy, they're too swamped, they're not preparing your takeout order. You've got to go and order and sit down for a meal. If you don't plan properly, then you're going to be hungry before you get to sit down for a meal because you didn't go and put your name on a list hours in advance. A third thing is that I don't know how much time your trip might be for if you're going in October, but there's a lot to see in Salem, and because of all the wait times and the crowds in October, you're not going to be able to do as much as you would be able to in spring, summer, winter. Fourth thing is that I think it probably might be really overwhelming for people visiting for the first time. Yes, it might be a lot of fun and a lot of excitement and a lot of things to look at with all the people and the decorations and the costumes and just everything that's going on. But it's also really overwhelming, and I think it would probably be harder to enjoy everything that you're seeing with all the extenuating factors. If you go in any other season, any other month, even September is fine, you're gonna have just a more leisurely pace and an opportunity to actually enjoy your visit. That's not to say that October is not enjoyable. I find it very enjoyable, but not if you're rushing around trying to get to attractions and see certain things. My recommendation is to visit Salem for the first time literally any other month besides October. Go for at least 3 days, see all the things that you want to see, or as much as you can in that visit. Do it at your own pace, do it at a leisurely pace, really take the opportunity to enjoy it and be present and not kind of distracted by all the Halloween happenings. And then go back again in October. That way, you'll already have seen a lot of the things you want to see, and you can just spend some time enjoying walking around and seeing everyone in costume, people watching, just kind of just kind of relaxing a little bit more, that is my recommendation. I went for the past 2 years in October, and including Halloween for one of them, which was, would not recommend. And I'm going back again this October. But all of these times that I have gone and will be going in October, I don't have really many set plans. I'm kind of doing what I just recommended. I've already seen all the things that I want to see, and now I'm going back in October and I'm just going to enjoy myself. I think that is really the best way to do it. The last 2 times that I went in October, I went for, I think, 4 days each time. And I only had tickets to 1 or 2 things for that entire stay. Last year, we did the vampire ball, me and a group of friends. I think we did a couple other smaller attractions, but that was it. We didn't have, multiple things planned for every day. When I went on Halloween weekend 2 years ago, same thing. I had tickets for a couple attractions, and that was it. That way we weren't running around and pigeonholed into, a strict schedule of ticketed time slots, and we could really just enjoy ourselves and kind of just be a little spontaneous and see what the day brought. So if you are planning your very first visit ever to Salem, Massachusetts, do not go in October. Go any other time of the year. And then you can go back for a second trip in October, or maybe your 3rd trip there will be in October. Don't make it your first trip. This is too much. You'll still get to see all the things you want to see. And then when you do go back in October, you'll actually be able to enjoy it and really take it all in, instead of getting frustrated or disappointed that you didn't get to do something you were hoping to do. I also recommend visiting any other time of year for your first trip there, because in October, it's haunted happenings, right? Everything is Halloween focused, spooky, horror, costumes, all of it. And it's a grand old time. But I think there's really value in visiting at any other time of the year and getting a sense of the history of the place you're visiting without all the Halloween stuff going on. Because Salem is so much more than a Halloween attraction. There's a lot of history, and a lot of history besides the witch trials. Get to know it. Get to know the place you're visiting. See why everyone loves visiting there so much, because it's for so many more reasons than just October and Halloween. I hope this video helps, and I really hope it convinces first-time visitors not to make their first visit in October. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you did have a first visit in October, how it went, whether or not you were disappointed, would you have done it differently? Let me know if you are planning a first trip for October, in which case, Godspeed. Or let me know if you disagree and you think October is the perfect time for a first ever visitor. Thanks for watching. I would really appreciate it if you liked this video and subscribe if you are interested in all things Salem and spooky travels. Let me know what other questions you have, what places you'd like to hear about, what specific Salem things you'd like to hear about, and I hope to see you again soon.